Konnichiwa, and welcome to the 363rd podcast of the NC Rowan County Anime Group. My name is Robert Clown. I'm currently the president of the group. Please forgive me for not doing a lot of podcasts these days. I've been having a problem with my car. Recently, I thought the fuel pump had gone out on my car, and my dad came down to my house. He got the car back up and running. We drove it down to his place, and he replaced the fuel pump. Well, the problem came back up and haunted me again. And Dad said, well, it can't be the fuel pump, it's got to be an electrical problem. So he traced down all the wires and found out there was a burnt wire that went to the fuel pump inside the fuel tank. And he got that corrected, and now the car is running very well. Recently, my sister and my niece and nephew and my dad, we ate at the China Buffet here in Salisbury. The food was excellent. And Lisa had informed me that Colin Baker is going to be at a convention called Timegate, which will be in May of 2003 in Atlanta, Georgia, for the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. I have been very behind on my work, getting ready for Ichiban Con 4, but I'm hoping to get everything together by the middle of December and be back on track for that convention. I want to tell you about one thing about Ichiban Con 4, and I've done this many times before, even with past Ichiban Cons. If you see me at that convention during any time, please feel free to come up and talk to me. If I'm at a table eating by myself, come over and chat with me. I don't mind one bit. Or if you see me up in the elevator room, going up to the room, you can talk to me in the elevator. Because basically when I'm at Ichiban Con, I'm basically working non-stop at that convention. It's very how I get my fun. I get to talk to all these wonderful people about different things about anime and different types of subjects. So like I said, don't stand on ceremony when it comes to me. Please feel free to ask me questions. The only time I ever cut somebody short is when I'm going to a panel, because I can't stay and talk with the person. I have to go and do the panel that I'm supposed to be scheduled to work, and I've got plenty of panels to do at Ichiban Con. Our next meeting will be on, believe it or not, December 15th, when we actually started the NC Rowan County Anime Group. That will be on December 15th at the Comic Mon Store from 1 to 5 p.m. And we hope that you can come out and attend. We're hoping that you will have a marvelous time with us. Excuse me, I'm a little bit tongue-tied today. Also, too, I'm having plans to, do a J-pop panel at Ichiban Con. I'm kind of looking forward to that. There was a young lady recently on YouTube asking for help about doing a J-pop panel. I have sent her a few notes, gave her some suggestions, and hope that she will follow through with that panel ideas. When I'm doing a panel, I feel like that with J-pop, that it needs to be at least 2 hours long. Now, when I first did my first J-pop panel, about last year, when at Ichiban Con 3, I felt like there wasn't enough time. 1 hour just doesn't cover it. Now, when I did the Triad Anime Convention, I had 2 hours, and I took breaks to allow people to try to give me some feedback on what they enjoyed about the panel. I try to keep it visual, and I try to keep the subject matter to what I know, because the most important thing to remember is when you're doing a panel that you're talking to a person, you don't want to sound like you're talking down to them. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this podcast today. Take care. Goodbye.